Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Today we have a odd one out reaction from the Jubilee channel. It has been a fat minute since I have done one of these, but I love this series. I like that I get to play along as we go. I don't truly know who is the odd one out, but today it is 6 Disney fans versus 1 secret hater, which we might have to actually chalk that up to 2 because I don't know if I'm officially, anti-Disney adult, but definitely I don't know anything about Disney, nor do I really care about it all that much, but it still is funny to me to see how passionate people can get about something such as animation. So this should be a really good one. I'm trying to branch out and do more videos for you guys. So yes, I know this isn't a TCAP video, but if you could still like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, that'd be amazing because I want to hit 700K. No, I actually want to hit 1 mil. That is the new goal. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get right onto this video, shall we?
Yeah, there's 7 Disney fans.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I am a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
I'm a Disney fan.
Okay, I'm just gonna be real. If that first dude, I believe his name was Chester, is the fake Disney fan, that is 3,000 IQ because nobody's out here spending money on a shirt as atrocious as that. No offense to my Disney fans out there. All of this is being said in a joking manner, but really, unless you're a super diehard fan, you don't buy drip like that. So more power to him if he is the person that actually was faking this entire time. I'm just gonna say that right now.
What's everyone's favorite era of Disney?
The Renaissance. Yes.
Do people really think about that? So I was like, okay, I guess they do.
Woo!
Okay, low-key, I am with her on that. I don't know how deep this fandom goes, but the fact that they have these different eras, and they instantly, like 3 of them just named, oh, Renaissance era is my favorite era of Disney, is absolutely insane to me. Like, how deep in the fandom do you have to be categorizing it like this? I feel like I'm watching a freaking video on, like, world history or something. Also, I just remembered it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, so for those of you who don't get the premise, basically, there are 6 people here that are true Disney fans and 1 person that is faking it, and if they can blend in until the final round and not get voted out, because they vote out 1 person each round out of suspicion and everybody, votes on it, then they win $1,000, I believe it is, or some, pretty big amount of money, and if not, everybody else splits it. So that's their challenge. All these Disney stans are trying to kick out the fake imposter, and already this woman in the neon top is not looking too good because, she's the only one that didn't immediately scream out, oh, Renaissance era was the best era of Disney from 1974 to 1985. Like, she's not a freaking lore master and therefore might get voted out. I don't know. Let's see.
I'm more of a 90s kid.
Yeah, I see the
all about
Everyone was wearing like super spirited Disney things. The only one who stood out to me the most was Lavender. She had a more dark attire.
And this other girl's like, yeah, she actually dressed a little bit, darker and goth, and that is not the Disney way, okay? So she is obviously not a Disney fan if she doesn't have obnoxious neon drip like the rest of us. Like, okay, is it a freaking requirement? You have to dress poorly in order to be a fan of Disney? Like, what is this?
What's everyone's favorite Disney princess?
I love Tiana.
I think I'm Jasmine. It's like,
That's
what I grew up with.
Okay, how do we feel about the live action?
I hate it.
Hey, all right, at least this is one thing throughout this whole video that I know I can agree with. Every single, well, at least for the most part, Disney live action movie is absolute trash, all right? Aladdin is one of the worst movies I have ever tried to sit through. I don't even think I finished it. Of course, I didn't see it in theaters. I was just watching it in my home. But I'm pretty sure I clicked off, like, as soon as I saw Will Smith on the screen. I'm like, dude, this is trash. This is so bad.
but it was so emotional.
I just feel like Robin Williams made the best.
That's true. That's true.
Will Smith wasn't horrible.
Will Smith was, I liked him.
I like that he made it his own.
Okay, I say that and then they immediately disagree with me. Their one shining point in this movie is that they enjoyed Will Smith's performance. So again, I am nothing like these people. I would do terribly in this game, all right? They would have fished me out in the first, 3 seconds. They would tell the disdain I have for these movies. Not even disdain, but just the disinterest I have for them in a split second, all right?
Jamal was a little quiet. He was more agreeing with people than actually giving answers to the questions.
So now they're doing the voting stage for, the first round. And what I don't like about this game and the way that it works is it almost works against anybody who is socially anxious or doesn't feel the need to talk over people. I mean, yes, you have everybody here who is spirited, except for 1 person, and excited about this topic, but that doesn't mean they all need to be talking over each other endlessly. Like, it would just make my brain go crazy. And personally, when I'm in situations like that, like even a big Discord call with a bunch of people, I am terrible at speaking up because it's almost an exercise for me to try to figure out when I have a space to talk or not. So I don't really get why you would vote for someone just for being a little bit more quiet, but I guess that's kind of the point of the game. Still, that does suck for people who are just more naturally quiet. They don't really stand a chance as much.
The tie is between Eric and Aya, where each of you will tell us your Disney hot take and why.
Okay, my hot take is Disney does not treat its employees right.
So I skipped past it. They had to do some Disney hot takes, which both of them were pretty mild. I mean, they were pretty obvious things like Disney doesn't treat their employees perfectly every time. Like, obviously, yes, most corporations in today's modern America are not treating their employees correctly. So mild take, if anything. But after the tiebreaker, it was between Eric and Aya, and they chose to vote out Eric, which I don't know if really he was screaming to Disney to me, but you know, we haven't seen enough yet so far. So let's see if they made the right choice as we continue out into round 2.
Let's talk about what animal Goofy is.
Okay.
Technically,
He's a goof. It's like a dog or a cow.
Right, because if he's a dog, then how is Pluto like an actual dog?
He's like an
Yeah, that's exactly.
dog.
What would you say? Like Goofy movies, what would you say?
Okay, and not to remove us from the game, but actually this is a topic that totally makes sense. Like, what the hell is Goofy supposed to be, man? Are they just showing us this character and they're like, it's not human, but it's also not animal? Don't really question it, all right? He's in love with a cow and he also owns a dog himself, so you know what those are for reference. He's not either of those. He's a cow, I guess.
I feel like every hardcore Disney fan knows where the human skull is on Pirates of the Caribbean. We could all say it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an actual human skull.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Captain's room.
Okay, so you're right.
And if this isn't the most idiotic way of sussing out the fake fan, I don't know what is. They name the most, probably not the most obscure fact, but just a crazy fact that I would totally understand if a massive Disney fan overlooked, because not everyone is in all of the, like little park intricacies. But they're like, okay, can everybody name where the human skull is on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to think about it. You have to parse your entire memory, and if you haven't heard this, oh well, we're gonna vote you out because you clearly are not a Disney fan. Like, what the hell? Why are we going off of this? Let's get some more simple questions, because clearly like 2 or 3 of these people did not know the answer to that, and not all of them can be fakers. There's only one fake person here. So once again, it's a tie. It's a tie between Jamal, who simply didn't know where a single human skull was located on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which can you really hold that against him? Again, maybe the Disney fan base is just way too intense, and that is a like entry-level question that everybody should know. But they voted between him and the girl who, again, did not dress in some obnoxious Disney merch. I feel like this is an L so far, and whoever is actually the faker is really flying under the radar right now. To be honest, I almost think it's the tall girl, because she said that, you know, she's a fan of 90s Disney, which someone else mentioned would probably be the easiest thing to know about, since that's pretty much when most of us grew up watching. But again, I still have no clue. I'm not a Disney stan. Let's keep moving and see who they vote out after this tiebreaker.
Thank you, guys.
Hi.
I thought I did good, but I feel like everyone says Frozen's their favorite movie, so it is what it is.
So they vote out Jamal, reasons unknown. I guess he just slipped up on a few of the questions, but they do want to keep playing. So we're going to head into a, I believe, 3rd and final round here, where they're going to try to suss out one more person just to be sure.
This will be the magical experience round.
I grew up like super poor, and the only time I got to go to Disney was with my like rich grandpa.
In my wallet, and I had it in front of my license, and he looked at it and he let me go. So I come home and I'm like, Mom, I got out of a speeding ticket. And she's like, how? And I'm like, Disney.
So the final round, they're just going around sharing stories, and I can't possibly fit all of these in there. They're all very magical and wonderful, which is what you'd expect from Disneyland, but all of them seem super surface level. I know they're supposed to have specific memories, but at this point in this final round, all of them seem sus. Like, I'm literally going into this not knowing who the fake fan is. If you guys think you know, drop a comment and let me know in the comment that you are, commenting this before we actually see the results of who you think is actually the fake one. Again, I still think it could be the tall girl because she's kind of been giving vague answers. Still though, this is tough.
I voted for Kira. I thought that maybe she's just a Disney mom, not a Disney fan.
No.
So they vote out Kira, and what this one girl said is actually really how I feel about that. It kind of feels like she knows what Disney is, which most people obviously do, but her answers were so surface level and kind of basic that, that would be what you'd expect from the mole in this situation. This is one of those Jubilee odd one out episodes that are a little bit easier to fake. Some of them have very niche interests, and yes, they were asking some very specific questions, but you could still float by if you smile enough and seem, excited like the rest of these people. Like, oh yeah, I love that one, the Pocahontas, wait, sorry for laughing, but I just realized I totally would have failed this. I'm just talking about how easy it is to fake, and then for some reason my ADHD brain doesn't allow me to remember a single Disney movie besides Pocahontas, so that would have been an L for me, but thankfully I'm not in this game, so let's figure out if one of the 3 people they voted out was indeed the faker.
I have one suspicion, I'm sorry, but the fact that she was a cast member, and it's very easy for you to get that information because it's ingrained in the training. You know, there are a lot of us that don't like where we work, so, you know, who knows?
And Chester's really the only one that wants to continue into round 4. I didn't even know they did round 4s, but he's still kind of, you know, sketchy on Vanessa, who is the one that has mentioned multiple times that she works at the park, and that could be a way that she was getting all her information, like he said. Still, I don't know if she seemed all that sketchy. I'm pretty sure one of the people they voted out was the mole, but let's see. I don't think they're going to play this 4th round. I think they're going to give us the results right now.
If it's one of you, I'm gonna kill you all.
You're not invited anymore.
If the light turns red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Oh my God, and they're immediately throwing shade. Like, it turns red and he's like, it's you. I knew it. You little rat.
It's you.
No. Such as hell. Okay, now it's personal. Now it's personal.
I had suspicion.
You literally are such a rat. Like, the way they turned on each other so quickly there. All right, so I guess we were all wrong if we thought that Kira was actually the mole. I don't know why I thought that, but, and again, most of you guys couldn't see all of the answers and the questions. It's more about just the dynamics between the people, but still, let's see who it was.
In 3, 2, 1.
I am so sorry. I'm a Disney the company hater. As the mole, I might have peed myself a little bit.
Okay, dude, wait. So she likes Disney, but she hates the company. That's a little bit of semantics there, isn't it? I mean, that's still pretty much a fan. I really was not expecting that. And she was one of the people, I believe, in the beginning that instantly screamed Renaissance era. Like, you clearly know the lore still, so again, you're still a fan in my eyes. That's a little bit sketchy on Jubilee, but was anybody correct on that? Did any of you actually think Aya was the one? She did get some votes along the way, so that's amazing that she was able to sneak through, but wow. I don't know if I agree with this one necessarily being a hater. I feel swindled.
Aya deserves an Oscar.
Like, she had fully done the work. I think she earned that money.
I mean, like, I'd be down to go to Disneyland with everyone.
For real. I mean, if that was just research she was doing to, you know, fit in and all that stuff, she clearly did the work. So this is one of those times where, again, I'm a little bit iffy on the fact that she is actually fully a hater. She explains that she really dislikes the company because they do a lot of things that are, you know, more profit driven than happiness driven when they are considered, you know, the company that's supposed to provide you with the happiest place on earth. That is kind of cap in that regard. So I do agree with her stance there, but still, I think she still enjoys Disney in some capacity. Either way, I want to know what you thought of this episode. If you want me to do more odd one outs down the road, I would love to, because this series is awesome to me. And like I said, I'm branching out, uploading more often, and therefore we'll be doing more things like this, which are just more laid back, nice, fun reaction videos with you guys. Please check out the Patreon if you haven't already. Huge support over there. You guys are absolutely amazing. I have the giant EDP reaction going up this week. I know I've been teasing it a lot, but it's going to be really fun over there. Probably an hour-plus video. Huge love to Andre Cullen, the Grim Squad Overlord, holding it down this month like an absolute maniac, and to Emily, the Grim Squad Commander. Thank you so much for your support, as well as these Grim Squad legends, Welner and Yashira V. Anyways, drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed this one, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace out.